I knew something was wrong the first time my boyfriend missed our weekly Friday dinner. No texts, no calls, nothing but radio silence. At first, I told myself he was just busy, but days turned into weeks, and the pit in my stomach got heavier. My roommate, ever the supportive friend, insisted he was probably just overwhelmed and that I shouldn't read too much into it. Meanwhile, she'd been spending more time at home, cooking elaborate meals and keeping her door locked at odd hours, but I chalked it up to her quirky routines. One night, I came home early from work, the apartment unusually quiet except for a faint laugh coming from her room. It was his laugh, unmistakable and so out of place that my heart dropped. I froze outside her door, trying to convince myself my mind was playing tricks on me. Suddenly, the door creaked open a crack, and I caught a glimpse of him, barefoot, wearing the t-shirt I'd given him for our anniversary. He looked up and locked eyes with me, and for a second, time stopped. Neither of them said a word. She stared at the floor, and he just looked at me with this blank, almost bored expression. My roommate tried to spit out some excuse about him having nowhere else to go, that he'd been kicked out of his place and was crashing while he figured things out. She didn't mention the wine glasses on her nightstand or the familiar cologne lingering in the hallway. I realized then that all those nights I'd heard footsteps and laughter behind her door, it wasn't her watching Netflix alone, it was them, together, right under my nose. I wanted to scream, but instead I laughed, a sharp, ugly sound that didn't sound like me at all. The anger burning in my chest wasn't just about their betrayal, it was about how desperately I'd ignored the obvious, how much I wanted to believe I was loved and chosen. I walked out, slamming the door behind me, wondering if I would ever be able to trust my own instincts again. I think the worst part is that I'm not even sure who I'm more furious with, them, or myself.